Hi, everyone, and welcome to DiSanto Field on the campus of Case Western Reserve University for this afternoon, a Sunday high noon soccer match between the Spartans of Case Western Reserve and Stockton University, the Osprey. Case Western Reserve comes into this afternoon's matchup, 2 wins, 2 losses on the season. Their most recent game, a loss to Trine on this field, on DiSanto Field on Friday night. They lost to Trine 1-0 on a goal that came in the final seconds, and the 12th second left in the game on Friday night. So they dropped that one. They had won 2 previous. They knocked off Worcester 4-0, and they shut out Lycoming 1-0. They lost their season opener against Otterbein 1-0. So 2 losses this year for the Spartans, both at home. They are winless at home this year, so they're going to try to break that streak today, and both of those losses by the 1-0 variety. Stockton comes into today's game with 1 win, 2 losses, and 2 ties. Their schedule goes like this. They were at Virginia Wesleyan. They lost 1-0. They tied at Christopher Newport in a scoreless game. They beat Notre Dame out of Maryland 3-0. They tied with Washington College 2-2. And then in their most recent game here in Cleveland, it's a Cleveland mini weekend tournament, Friday, Sunday, 4 schools involved: Case Western Reserve, John Carroll, Trine, and Stockton. Stockton was at John Carroll on Friday night, and they lost to the Blue Streaks 3-0. So we are underway here at DiSanto Field. Stockton wearing their road black, trimmed in that Carolina blue, and the Spartans in their home whites. In goal today for the Spartans is Stephen Villardo. Villardo out of Westerville gets his second start of the season. He started on Friday night in that 1-0 loss to Trine. Starters for the Spartans today go like this. Their midfielders are Camden Larson, Lucas Delakis, Adam Pluschek, and Kellen Landefeld. Spartan forwards today are Kyson Kroger. Kyson, their top scorer on the team this year, and Brandon Kim. In the back end, the defenders for the Spartans today: Philip Washington, Cameron Thayer, Josh Cook, and Daniel Sandel. Spartans controlling the ball early. Delakis. Kellen Landefeld, far side of the field. This is Larson in the mid. Sandel with the right foot. Back to his teammate Cameron Thayer. Case Western comes into today's match against Stockton as the ball goes into the corner. They have scored 5 goals. They've given up 2. Shots this year so far, 43. They've almost doubled up their opponents. Spartans with 43, their opponents with just 24. And we've got a whistle. That Spartan defense, I had an opportunity to visit with Carter Poe before today's match, and one of the concerns or one of the work in progress parts of this team at this point, just 4 games into the season, is the defense because it's so young. They graduated so many seniors, specifically on that defensive side of the ball. And if you look at their defenders, as we're working on an injury on the field right now, Washington's a junior, Philip Washington's a junior, Cameron Thayer's a sophomore, Daniel Sandal's a sophomore. And then you've got Josh Cook, who's a 5th-year senior, and he is far and above their top defender. That was Washington clearing it for the Spartans. If you look at what Cook has done in his career here at Case Western, as Stockton sets up a corner kick. In goal is Stephen Villardo. And the Spartans clear. That was DeLacus on the far left side. They were trying to work the ball over to Lucas. In goal for Stockton is Brady Bartoletta. It's Bartoletta with the ball above his head. Brady, a sophomore. This is Philip Washington controlling for Case Western. Daniel Sandal. Cameron Thayer in the back end. DeLacus in the middle. Lucas with some great footwork. Brandon Kim. Cook's going to control for the Spartans. Washington will throw it in. Just about 7 minutes gone in the opening half here at DiSanto Field. Spartans trying to get back on the winning side after losing on Friday night. As a matter of fact, in 2 home matches this year, they've lost them both. So they're just trying to get their first win here. 2-2 on the season. Washington. DeLacus and Larson, midfield. This is DeLacus. And the Osprey will clear it out. A year ago, this Case Western Reserve University team 10-3-4 in the 2023 season. They made the NCAA tournament. Back-to-back NCAA tournaments. They made 2022, 2023. That's the first time, the only time that has happened in the history of the men's program. Got a win in the first round. They beat Hobart 3-2, and they lost in the second round on a penalty shootout. They lost to Cortland. So Carter Poe, even with a loss of a very talented senior class, including 2-time All-American Matt Botney, hoping to guide his men's team back to the NCAA. This is Kellen Landefeld. Landefeld will bring it in for the Spartans. Near the net. Larson, left side. Spartans aggressive. I had mentioned the career work for Josh Cook on the defensive end. He's a fifth-year senior. And as Cook and his teammates settle in, he was all UAA first team a year ago. He was all academic first team, all district. Josh not only started in all 17 matches last year, he started in 13 matches his junior year and all 16 in his sophomore year. So he has been a constant in this end of the field for the Spartans for his entire career that now stretches into his fifth-year senior, and this is Josh with the ball right now. Bartoletta, the goalkeeper for Stockton, is playing in his sixth game this year, and he has really logged all the minutes in goal for Stockton. Most of the 10 minutes played in this first half have been played in the Stockton end. The Spartans have dominated the ball. Defense will try to get it out. Cook's in the back end, in the middle. Josh with the ball. Sandel and Landefeld. That's Thayer over to Cook. Pluschek fights for the ball. Washington with it. Here come the Spartans. This is Landefeld. Kellen on his belly. That turf is hot. I walked down pregame, walked around. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in northeastern Ohio, but the sun is hot and that turf is even hotter. So it's Landefeld with the ball at his foot. Teammates fighting for position in front of the goal, and here we go. Pluschek wound up. Couldn't get everything on it. Washington tries to control. Spartans still with the soccer ball. It's Delakis. Pluschek in the middle. Larson will win this one for the Spartans, and Cook will pick it up. Sandel and Cook, along with Cameron Thayer. Far side to Washington. Kyson Kroger out there fighting for the ball. Kroger leads the team in scoring this year. Kyson with 6 points, 3 goals. Spartans would love to get Kroger inside with a shot on goal. Delakis and Sandel. This is Sandel. Working hard to keep it. He'll hand it off to his teammate Cameron Thayer. Sandel with it again. Landefeld. Delakis. Left of the goal. Looking for somebody in the middle. Kroger was there, lost it, and Delakis is going to pick it back up. Defensively dominating so far after 15 minutes. Stockton on a break, and clearing it out is Cameron Thayer. Thayer, the sophomore defender. Stockton this year has been held scoreless in 3 of their 5. If you look at Case Western, they have held their opponents scoreless twice, 2 times in 4 games. In goal today for Case Western, pumping up his teammates after that shot, Steven Villardo. Bradley Winter with the most minutes in goal after 4 games so far. He's got 270, but Villardo's got 90, and he played on Friday night. Had 1 save, gave up 1 goal. Fair, ball at his foot, over to Josh Cook. Delakis looking for a teammate all the way over to Washington. Here come the Spartans. Trying to run this one down will be Landefeld. Kellen keeps it in play, or did he? They'll say he didn't. Number 6, Aiden Pereira, checks in for the Osprey. Pereira, sophomore midfielder. Washington going to come up and get this one. Help from Pluschek. And Phillip controls. Passes over to Delakis. Lucas, left side. This is Landefeld. Brandon Kim now with the ball at his foot. Center shot. Sailed the net. Boy, the Osprey had a great opportunity. That one got nervous for a second. It was Chris Krall with the shot. Krall got a beautiful feed from Ernst Louisius, and Krall's shot on goal just sailed up and over the crossbar. Really the only opportunity of the game so far. Delacus with some footwork. Larson crossed to Washington. Midfielder for Stockton coming in, Karam Satar. Satar, a 5'11 junior. A lot of the players from Stockton out of New Jersey, home of Stockton University. Landefeld trying to feed his teammate as they break to the goal. And the Osprey will send it the other way. Kim controlled, chasing it down is Pluschek. And Adam quickly gets it in. Delacus in the middle. So Landefeld's going to line it up. Pointing with his left arm, index finger, directing his teammates. Landefeld lifts, and a great defensive play that time for Stockton. Sandel lost it, and trying to get it back was Kim. Larson and Kim and Sandel all this is Larson. Camden Larson, the junior midfielder, tried to split the defense that time. Only three Spartans have scored goals this year after 4 games. Kyson Kroger has 3. David Pineda's got 1, and Brandon Kim has the other. That's been it. Short of the Worcester contest, where the Spartans scored 4, they have been shut out twice, and in the other 2 games scored just 1 goal. Stockton lost to John Carroll on Friday night over in University Heights 3-0. At the moment at John Carroll, Trine is playing the Blue Streaks, and Stockton is here. It's a little 4-team weekend set in Cleveland. "22 minutes left in this half. Good work on that side of the field by Washington and Delacus. Stockton, one of their rare appearances inside the Case Western end. Delacus working to get it back along with his teammate Kyson Kroger. Osby control. Beautiful steal that time for Case Western by Kellen Landefeld. Landefeld just picked it at the feet. Washington looking for some defense. Little help by Pluschek. And I can say this: when Stockton has had the opportunity today, this afternoon, and they haven't had many, but when they have had it, they have really put the heat on that Spartan defense. Corner kick coming. Aiden Pierre will do it. And it's a goal. Headshot and a good one. A goal for Stockton by Nico Columbus. Boy, a beautiful corner kick that just literally sailed over everybody's heads, except for one. Nico Columbus. And with 20 minutes left in the first half, Stockton is on the board. For Nico, that's his first goal of the season. So the Spartans with some work to do. Friday night, the one and only goal came very late, the 12-second mark. Left in the game against Trine. Trine went away a winner. This one's early. Kieran Sunderman checks in for the Osprey. Sunderman wears number 22. He's a senior. One goal. Scored by Nico Columbus. That came with 20 minutes left in this first half. We're now at 17:45. Kellen Landefeld doing a nice job on defense for Case Western. Delakis, far side to Washington. Phillip trying to get the ball down to his teammate Adam Pluschek. Washington will bring it in. Kroger. Kyson gets it stolen, tries to get it back. Washington with some help. Pluschek's in there as well. Spartans will keep the ball. Landefeld's going to come across. Kellen will kick it. Spartans down a goal. Cook. Header. Action. No. Oh, my. Case Western had 2, maybe 3 real good looks at it. Just couldn't get it in. This is Delakis out top, and bringing it in is Bartoletta. Brady, the goalkeeper for the Osprey. Pluschek. Him and Landefeld. Now in the middle. Delakis comes far side to Daniel Sandel. Sandel will bring it back. Oda Kamaya now in for Case Western. Kamaya wears number 27. This is Thayer on the defensive side. He and Daniel Sandel. Kroger clears. Spartans trying to center it up. Come back, try again. Larson and Delakis. That Stockton defense, when they need to tighten it up, they have tightened it up. One nothing, Stockton. Their goal by Nico Columbus came with 20 minutes left in the half. We are now at 13. Charlie Wittenberg is now in the game for the Spartans as well. Wittenberg, a senior midfielder. Wittenberg playing defense. Stockton, middle, and clearing it out. Nice job that time by that Spartan back end. Sandel at midfield. Two Spartans now into the game. A first-year Amir Awais. Amir's in wearing number 20. And number 33, Owen Guffey. Guffey, a first-year midfielder. That's Guffey on cue. Cook, nice effort that time. Beautiful feed, nice pass by Wittenberg. David Pineda brings it out. Wittenberg. Ota Kamaya will have the corner kick for the Spartans Inside 9 minutes now left in this first half of play. Stockton's up 1-0. This is Kamaya. Delakis and others fighting in front of that net. And up and getting it is Brady Bartletta. Bartletta the goalkeeper. Brady coming into today has played 418 minutes and 57 seconds. Kyle Birmingham, his backup, has played just 31 minutes and 3 seconds. So it's been all Brady Bartletta. Good work coming up and getting it for the Spartans is their man in goal, Steven Villardo. Talk about Villardo for a minute, out of Westerville, played at South High School. A junior on this Spartan team. And already this season, more specifically, or if you really want to drill down to it, the last 2 games came into today with 90 minutes in goal. And he has played all of the 39 minutes that have ticked off the clock in the first half. As a first year here at Case, logged just 21 minutes in front of the net. And then as a sophomore, just 15. But he has been valuable to this team in the last 2 games this weekend, Friday and now today. Fancy footwork as he attacked the net was a waste. Amir went down. Spartans will have the ball just outside the box. Awais and Pineda are both standing near the ball. Amir is number 20, and David is number 22. That was a great effort by David Pineda. Here comes Stockton. .420 left to play in this first half. It's 1-0 Stockton. Strong kick. Sailed the net. Josh Cook with the soccer ball. In the middle now is Guffey. Chasing it in the corner for the Spartans is Pineda. Pineda and Guffey and Washington out there. This is Cook coming up. .230 and counting left in this opening half. Oda Kamaya is with the ball for the Spartans. Surveying the field, little pop shot in front of the net, header that will float up and over. So good effort, but the Spartans still looking for that first goal of the afternoon. That was Daniel Sandel with the header. Sandel, the sophomore defenseman. A minute left. Cook, and then running it off is Thayer. Cameron Thayer doing a nice job getting in there and running that ball off. When Stockton's had the opportunities, they've really put the heat on that Spartan defense. They have made the most of their opportunities. They've had maybe 3 shots on goal, have been successful on one of them. 20 minutes left in the half. Nico Columbus had his first goal of the season. He's given his team the 1-0 lead as we stand right now. Spartans trying to win their first home game of the year. They're 0 for 2 at DiSanto Field. Their 2 wins have both come on the road. It has been hard for them to score. They've got 5 goals on the year, 4 of them coming in one game. Five seconds left. And that is the half. The first 45 minutes are in the books. Stockton 1, Case Western Reserve nothing. We'll be back. And we are ready to start the second half here at DiSanto Field. Your halftime score at Stockton 1. The Spartans of Case Western Reserve University 0. The one and only goal came in the 24th minute. 24 minutes, 58 seconds to be exact. It was assisted by Aiden Pereira, and the goal was by Nico Columbus. And that's been it. Shots on goal have been extremely limited. The defense has dominated. Possession time was fairly dominated too by the Spartans. They occupied the ball for 63% of the first half. But all that counts is what you do with it when you've got it. And Stockton was on point with their opportunity. Delacus with the ball. Lucas played all 45 minutes of that first half. He, along with Philip Washington and Cameron Thayer and Daniel Sandel. If you look at the activity in the first half, only 12% of the time did Stockton have the ball in their possession near the goal. And that long kick sails out of bounds. On the flip side, Case Western had it 19% in that deep in the Stockton end. Landefeld. He and Larson working out top. Cormac Apostolitis is now in the game for the Spartans as well. Apostolitis wears number 4. He's back on the defensive end, the sophomore. This is Philip Washington. Thayer and Washington on the near side here at DiSanto Field. Larson in the middle. Apostolitis on the far side. Delacus to Apostolitis. Play and catch. Washington and Thayer. 4 minutes gone in this second half. Spartans looking for opportunity. Kim in the middle. knocked down. He'll stay down. Kellen Landefeld, the grad student, wearing number 10, will place this one. Everybody breaks. Landefeld's pass is denied. Somebody's going to come out and take a look at Brady Bartoletta. Maybe. Bartoletta's ready, and so is the Spartan defense. Noah Jones out top for Stockton. He'll start the play. Up and grabbing it for the Spartans is Steven Villardo. Villardo in goal today. He was in goal on Friday night. Bradley Winter, the keeper with the most minutes, 270, is not playing. In the middle for the Spartans, it's Larson. Pluschek, Washington. Lucas Delakis got one in the chops. Shaking it off. 38 minutes left in this game. Ball will stay with Stockton. Dawson Joseph will throw it in. This is Joseph again. Jones sends it down the field. Right at and stopped by Steven Villardo. So an opportunity for Stockton. This is Uche Wakacha. Wakacha wears number 26. Velardo is in goal. Uche Wakacha is on top. And that went right into the wall of Spartans. Good effort by Case Western. That front wall was the difference is Wakacha could not get elevation. Spartans control. This is Delakis. Mid to Landefeld. Far side now. The Spartans work it. Brandon Kim in the corner. And Kim's going to get run out of bounds. Stockton will have it back. Nice effort that time by the goalkeeper for Case Western, Steven Velardo. So Philip Washington will dribble it up. Washington has been active this entire afternoon. Pluschek in the middle, chasing it down is Delakis. Now they'll clear it back. Spartans have had really only one, I would say, true opportunity at a goal. They had a couple of shots on it on a corner kick. Beautifully placed corner kick. They had a header, then they had a follow. Neither one found the net. That was in the first half. That was chasing the 1-0 deficit. This is Kroger in the corner. Cross pass. Nicely defended by Stockton. I tell you what, that was a beautiful pass by Kyson Kroger. This is Chala. Eshwar Chala in the middle of Larson. Washington controls, looks left, and he'll hand it off left. Chala going to get it back. Washington clears it to his goalie. Velardo's going to bring it out. Here comes Pluschek. Nobody there for the pass from Kaizen. Apostolides, far side, will give up the ball. This is Washington. Larson with Thayer behind him. Apostolides try to get it to his teammate, try to lead Kyson Kroger, and coming up defensively, Bartletta makes a nice play. Washington and Larson and Pluschek. Spartans move it upfield. That was Apostolides on that far side in front of his Spartan mates as the ball goes out of bounds. Charlie Wittenberg back in for Case Western Reserve. Charlie, the senior midfielder. Stockton with the soccer ball and the lead. Thayer from his goalie. Cameron's going to bring it up. This is Washington. Phillip in the middle. Landefeld. Across the field to Apostolides. Wittenberg. Apostolides and Thayer. Cameron over to Phillip Washington. Washington looks to the middle, goes to the middle. Left side looking for a give and go. Apostolides got knocked down. Opportunity for Case Western. Big opportunity. This is Kellen Landefeld, the midfielder, the grad student. Landefeld shot and absolutely fools Bartletta. Brady Bartletta had little chance. And Kellen Landefeld made it look easy. So just under 18 minutes into this second half, the Spartans have tied it at 1. Defensive pressure, Wittenberg. I tell you what, Charlie almost picked that. Little life in the bodies of the Spartan players right now. So Charlie Wittenberg's going to bring it out. Across the field to his teammate. That was Apostolitis. Cormac with the ball. Fair and Lawson. This is Washington. Washington brings it up. Pluschek back to Phillip. Landefeld with it. Spart's got a certain spring in their step right now, I think, that they haven't had for most of the match. Game's tied at 1. Philip Washington looks forward, passes forward. Follows his own pass, tries to keep possession, and Stockton's going to have the soccer ball back. 25-37 left to play. Match is tied at 1. Thayer does a nice job, Cameron does, getting that ball out of there. Apostolitis. Cormac, a sophomore defender out of Chicago, has played well this afternoon. Spartans and the Osprey tied at 1. Both teams coming off of losses on Friday night in this Cleveland 4-team tournament. Spartans lost to Trine in the last 12 seconds. And Stockton got shut out 3-0 by John Carroll. John Carroll and Trine are playing right now over on the campus at University Heights. And Ashton McNally is also in. McNally, a first-year midfielder. This is Philip Washington playing catch in the back end with Guffey. Guffey controls. Lost it. Owen tries to get it back. Stockton with the soccer ball. Spartans now with it. McNally and Guffey. Instant action as they come off the bench. Charlie Wittenberg. In the middle, it's Landefeld. He'll go right side to Philip Washington. Washington looked for Guffey, got it back. Phillip's going to throw it in. Cameron Thayer back to his keeper. Steven Villardo will clear it out. 22-40 left to play in this afternoon match here at DiSanto Field. Here come the Spartans. Good defense by Stockton. McNally and Washington. That's Ashton back to Phillip. Case going to switch the field. This is Guffey in the middle. Running it down is Apostolides. And he flips out of bounds. Cormack went all the way to the track. Guffey with it in the middle of the field. McNally looking for a teammate, finds it in Guffey to Washington, back to the middle to Landefeld. Kellen dribbles it up. Guffey will stay outside to Washington. Kroger, Kyson centers it, and it sails. Apostolides will chase it down. Spartan still with possession. Guffey working that far side with Landefeld. This is Kellen with the soccer ball. Stockton will steal and control. Spartans get it back. Cameron Thayer in control in the back end. But Spartans going to hand it over. 25 minutes gone in this second half. We're tied at 1. Little short hop. Nice job. Nicely done by Stephen Villardo. Villardo out of South High School in Westerville. This is Guffey in the middle of the field. Going to go all the way to this near side to Philip Washington. Washington looks back at Guffey, still looking. And he'll clear it back to steady Cameron Thayer. Wittenberg in the middle. Knocked down. Apostolides just got hammered. Spartans will have it. Cormack gathering himself. Kellen Landefeld's going to walk to the ball. Landefeld with purpose. The grad student out of Livonia, Michigan. He'll plant with the left, kick with the right, and we'll see what happens. Here we go. Kroger had a look at it, almost got a right foot on it, and it was a swing and a miss. Kyson Kroger, the leading goal scorer so far after 4 games on this young season for Case Western. He has scored 3 times. He's had 6 shots on goal in the first 4 games. This is the 5th. He's being shut out by but his Spartans have a goal today. Landefeld scored it on a penalty kick at the 18-minute mark of the second half. Amir Always back in the game for the Spartans. That was Amir with a foot on it as it sails out of bounds. Front of the net, up and over, barely. That was dangerously close. A bounce in the step right now of Stockton. Matos' corner kick, headshot, goal. Stockton again with a corner kick answer. And this time it's Ernst Luicius. Boy, that was in the back corner. Not much room, but just enough. And nearly at the 20-minute mark, 16:50 left in this game, Stockton has taken a 2-1 lead. Luicius with the goal. And Ernst on the season, leads this team now with 3 goals. So the Spartans with some work to do. Just as soon as they had gotten themselves back in it, Stockton has retaken the lead. Good footwork. Cleared. Center. Shot. Goal! Wow! How about that? That was absolutely beautiful. Ashton McNally. A little left footer with a laser behind it. So less than 40 seconds later, the Spartans tie it back up. That was exciting. There was a lot of good work that led to that goal. McNally gets credit for it, but man, there was some great setup. Four goals in, game's tied at 2. Plenty of time left, 15:52 on the clock. Quickly. And thankfully paying attention was Steven Villardo. Osprey wasted no time. There, Cameron with it. From his goalie. Cameron's going to bring it up. Dribbles right side. This is Philip Washington. Thayer's going to get it back. Chala's back there on defense with Thayer. Cameron with the soccer ball. This is Chala on a feed from Landefeld. Up the field, Apostolitis. Guffey and Washington. And Cameron Thayer controlling the ball. 29 is Ashton McNally. He had the goal, the exciting one, to tie the game at 2. Kroger lost it. Guffey got it back. McNally will control it. Landefeld looking middle. Goes right. And that one will sail his teammate, Kyson Kroger. McNally with the header. Kroger going to chase it. But the goalie for Stockton will kick it out. Here we go. Wittenberg all over the field defensively. Spartan ball. Approaching the 13-minute mark left. Tied at 2 here at DiSanto Field. You couldn't ask for a nicer Sunday afternoon in September. Spartans will keep it. Kellen Landefeld, the grad student in the middle, with the ball on his right toe right now. He has done an outstanding job today of just controlling the game. Here at Case, getting his master's in finance. He was an undergrad. He was a student at Michigan State for 4 years. He appeared in 19 matches for the Spartans. And Landefeld sends it. The headshot that will be brought in by Brady Bartletta. But Landefeld has just done an outstanding job this afternoon of just taking care of the soccer ball. There's a break in the action. We'll take 1-2. We'll be right back. So Brady Bartletta, the goalkeeper for Stockton, has thankfully been able to walk himself off the field. He is being walked on the track that surrounds DiSanto Field right now by the trainers. And it looked like he had some sort of a neck injury, we backed the replay up on the last shot on goal, and he didn't hit his head on anything. He just went up, and when he landed, he grabbed the back of his neck. He is out, and Ishmael Cone is now in goal for Stockton for the final 12 minutes of this soccer match here at DiSanto Field. Spartans needed some defense, and they got it. Trying to clear that soccer ball out of their end right now. So Bartletta is out, and Bartletta is their, as I've pointed out, he's their main man between the sticks, pipes, under the crossbar, whatever you want to say, in goal for Stockton. Out of the nearly 450 possible minutes to be in goal so far in their season, he has been there for 420 of them. So maybe an opportunity for the Spartans. And certainly an increased pressure on the defense for Stockton. They would love to keep it out of their end. Here comes Case Western. Plenty of time, 11 minutes. Opportunity to take the lead in this game. Washington and Kroger. Spartans are going to have a corner kick. And coming over to do the job is Kellen Landefeld. Landefeld's had a real nice afternoon. He'd love to cap it off with a great crossing pass here in front of the net. That one went right into the turf. Washington will throw it in. Backside to Thayer. Cameron's going to work it around the field. In front of the net, McNally. He's already got one goal. Whoa, that was close. That one got the blood pressure up. Ashton McNally with a little magic trick that almost snuck in. So deep breath for Stockton. McNally with a header. Had it, lost it, and got it back to Washington. Philip Washington will send it back into the trusty Cameron Thayer. Cameron looks up the field. He'll settle for Washington. McNally and Washington on the near side. Apostolitis stole it, and they'll hand it back to Stockton. 8:28 and counting left. Game's tied at 2. McNally heads it forward. That was Kroger. Philip Washington will keep it in play. Here he comes. Good defensive effort that time by Owen Sugra for the Osprey. Sugra, a freshman. Directing traffic is Steven Villardo. Here come the Spartans. 7:15 left. Landefeld with it on his right foot. This is Philip Washington. Near side. Back to Landefeld. Kellen looking for a give and go. In the middle, it's Larson. Camden keeps it in the middle. Pluschek had it, lost it. Landefeld tries to get it back. They do. Good work that time by number 13, Cameron Thayer. Thayer and Washington, near side. McNally almost lost it. Landefeld looking mid, he'll go middle. Camden Larson controls, this is Chala. Chala with the left foot, left side. Cleared it out, and the pass was a little too hard to Pluschek. 6 minutes left. 2-2. It was 1-0 after a half. Stockton scored the first and only goal of the first half about 15 minutes in. The activity here in the second half has been brisk. Landefeld with the ball and one of the two Case Western goals this afternoon. Ashton McNally, his teammate, with the other. This is McNally with it right now. He in Washington, along with Camden Larson. Chala controls. Thayer to Landefeld. Larson. Camden on the dribble. Middle of the field with an opening. At the net, Delakis. Shot saved. Follow. Spartans still with it. How about the work in goal by Ishmael Cone? And it was a little too aggressive. And the Spartans are going to have another great opportunity. They're going to spot that for their second penalty kick. This could win it. Kyson Kroger will do it against Cone. Kroger, hands on his hips, waits for the word. He's got it, and here he comes. Kroger looked left, kicked it right corner. That's easy money. Spartans have had two penalty kicks, and they have been money on both of them. 5 minutes left in this match. Case Western has taken the lead for the first time this afternoon. They were down 1-0. They were down 2-1. And now they're up 3-2. Can the defense finish the job? Steven Villardo is just going to take his time. 4:15 and counting. Why not? He is not in a hurry. Kroger went up to head it. It sailed over his head, and here comes Stockton. Stockton's in a hurry. They've got to be. They're down a goal with now under 4 minutes left. Spartans trying to get back on the winning ways. They lost on Friday night here in a heartbreaker. They lost to Trine 1-0 when Trine scored a goal with 12 seconds left. The big throw in. Nice job by that Spartan defense. Landefeld trying to get it back in the middle. Kellen chasing that ball from left to right to mid. He's going to get some help from Kroger. Stockton will keep it. We're inside 3 minutes. The long throw in. Action at the net, and Stockton's going to have a corner kick. Now, they have been extremely effective at this today. Antonio Matos in front of the net with the corner kick, and the Spartans have survived that one. They'll just get it out of play. Quickly, 2:10 left. Stockton with some urgency right now. Wakacha will throw it in. Long throw. Head in front. Spartans clear it. Noah Jones will control. Go right back in front of the net. Kroger got it. And cleared down the field. Minute 40 left. Jones will bring it back up. Jones to pass forward to Wakacha. Wakacha, middle of the field, too tight, too hard. Here comes Case Western. And knocked out of bounds. Wakacha's going to get it back quickly down the floor, down the field. Philip Washington trying to play some defense along with Chala, and Chala's going to kick it out of play. Long throw in. 1 minute left. Wakacha in front of the net. Somebody got a head on it for the Spartans. Wakacha, long shot, another header. Wakacha's going to get it back. Spartans trying to get control. This is Jones with it. Back to Wakacha. 40 seconds left. Stockton setting up. Here comes the throw in. Wakacha again with the long kick. Sixteen seconds left. Six seconds left. Landefeld almost finished it. That will. That will finish it. Stockton with their hands on their knees. It was a hard-fought game, but the Spartans, the home team, comes out on top. 3-2 the final. A fantastic finish. Second half full of excitement. Landefeld had a goal. McNally had a goal. Kroger had a goal. The three Spartan goals all in the second half, and they improved to 3-2 on the year with today's very hard-fought win over Stockton. Thanks for watching. Spartans with a win.